Double D! Double D!
Danny?
As your senior class president, I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak. With my history of tardies, I'm surprised I even made it on time for this speech. After giving my 6th grade promotion speech, I knew then that I wanted to deliver the senior graduation speech for the class of 2022. It turns out the message I'm giving today has a similar theme to the speech I wrote 6 years ago. It feels so quick, yet so much has happened in between. I remember during our freshman night, the seniors talked about how fast high school goes, and to just make the most of it. Explaining that the experience is what we make of it. When they said how quickly it goes, we all just shrugged it off, didn't think anything of it, until we accidentally blinked, and now we are all here wearing our caps and gowns. I'm surprised a few of you guys didn't cut off the sleeves to make these into muscle tees. I know the football guys are sitting thinking right now that that idea is amazing and they wish they thought of it. These caps and gowns don't just represent graduating today, but it represents everything we have made it through and have experienced along the way. Our time alive has been nothing short of spectacular. We have been around to see the first iPhone created by a college dropout. Doubters in the media were recorded saying that they predict the iPhone to fail. We have seen private companies go to space, even though many said the launches would not be successful. We have seen self-driving cars become a reality, even though many said it wouldn't. We have even watched the greatest football player of all time play, Danny Dougherty. And much more. All of these things had doubters, rough starts, and a bumpy road, but they made the most of what they were given and just took the next step, pushing through the bad times to get to the good. These past few years have been some of the most challenging years of our lives. That's a given. Facing so much adversity, so much disappointment, and so much frustration. Even through all that, we remained optimistic and kept persevering, which is a perfect transition into the next phase of our futures, where we must do the same thing. At one point, our high school experience felt like it was going to be stripped from us altogether. However, we came back from quarantine this year and took advantage of all the opportunities presented. I am so unbelievably proud of this class for pushing through the toughest of times and making it to the end, which is just the beginning. Looking back on how I got places, I've realized it is the journey that teaches you the most about your true destination. If I had to give advice to anyone at any stage of their life, I would say to make the most of what you have. Yes, trying something new is scary, but you will never know the outcome unless you just do it. The speech is starting to sound like a Nike commercial now. This is not sponsored by Nike, but if you're watching, please sponsor me. You have to envision a successful outcome, knowing any path given will lead you to your destiny. We all started school in the same boat, but some of us had to swim to catch it. We all ended school in the same boat, at the senior boat dance, but some of us had to swim to catch it. Most of us were just excited to go to a football game and sit in the student section instead of being a middle schooler that just stands at the top. These last couple years have been tied to a negative connotation, but there was so much good that came out of it. I think because of quarantine, we appreciated having a somewhat normal senior year even more than we ever would have. Taking it all in, living in the present, and really capturing the moments. There are a lot of things I will miss about LCC, such as our student sections were always packed, lively, and ruthless with the trash talk. Not sorry. I will miss watching and playing sports with some of my best friends. Shout out to every sport that did good this year, but a special shout out to the baseball team who won the Open Division CIF Championship. Stand up, boys. Congrats on a great season. Shout out Captain Caden Bass, Ben Lowe, Dylan Fishbow, Jake Hagan, Ronnie, of course, Braden, Luke, Landon, all the seniors. Congrats, boys. I think the student section chirpers deserve a ring too, Machado. I will miss the unmatched traditional high school rivalry with the team down south. We all know birds don't fly in the canyon. I will miss the opportunities for all interests, including our amazing theater department run by the one and only Brad Golden. And the amazing teachers, staff, and coaches. Okay. Especially LCC's very own teddy bear bodyguard, Ed Tamu. Who spent a lot of time escorting us back from our extra long bathroom breaks. As I was writing the speech, I couldn't help but reminisce on all the memories I have made with all of you guys, going from strangers to family in such a short amount of time. Well, today's the day. Today's the day we have envisioned since we were little, some of us since our 6th grade promotion. Today's the day where we start the rest of our lives. Today's the day where we leave behind our childhood and get thrown into the real world. I know everyone has a mix of fear, excitement, and anxiety as we make the biggest shift of our lives. In all honesty though, no one should be too worried at all. Everyone ends up where they were meant to be, and everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that, and if you look at life with that healthy mindset, you will have a very fulfilling future. There's going to be countless times when life blindfolds you and spins you in random directions that you did not want to go in. Not everything will go your way, and I know that won't make all of you happy, but this isn't the Oscars, so you can't just rush the stage on me. You just have to take what's given to you and turn it into your own, choosing your own direction and making it into the right one. There's a famous quote from a very inspirational street poet, prophet, and philosopher, Kendrick Lamar, where he said, "Life will put many red lights in front of you, but sometimes we must push on the gas and trust God." Now, don't take that literally and go run through red lights, but the overall message I'm looking to convey here is even when it seems like you have hit a roadblock or a red light, there's always another way that you were meant to experience. The light will always turn green, but sometimes you have to off-road in life to get to the right destination. Today's the day. Thank you.
I'm Danny Dougherty, and this will soon be the end of my 7th year attending La Costa Heights Elementary School.
My name is Danny Dougherty, and I am the senior class president. After giving my 6th grade promotion speech, I knew then that I wanted to deliver the senior graduation speech for the class of 2022. It turns out the message I'm giving today has a similar theme to the speech I wrote 6 years ago.
Congratulations, class of 6th grade class of 2016. Have an exceptional middle school experience.
Please join me in moving your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the class of 2022. Congratulations.